Hello friends, this is Sai Fanindra from SQL School, and I assure you complete practice-oriented classes, knowledge transfer sessions on our beautiful and very valuable, useful managed instance course in Azure. Box number 13 on my screen. Yes, the session should be 100% practice-oriented, no second thought. And let's understand about box number 13, Azure Managed Instance. That comes under the DBA profile. And what we are going to discuss here. Yes, in our Azure Managed Instance course, we shall be understanding about right from the basics on Azure Managed Instance introduction activities to configurations, connections, and migration activities. And slowly we'll understand various tuning concepts practically, different types of backups, manual and automated backups, restores and monitoring mechanisms, and security management in managed instance configurations. Then we shall continue to understand about replications, instance pools, collection of clustered components in managed instance configurations, on-premise connections, and Azure Managed Instance versus SQL database in Azure, PaaS, logical server, Azure Managed Instance with Azure Virtual Machines, and Azure Managed Instance with on-premise comparisons and TSQL differences. Finally comes the conclusion. Yes, here it is. To go behind the scenes, the Azure Managed Instance, what exactly it is? Yes, it is the latest Azure SQL Server implementation from Microsoft, or the latest implementation of SQL Server in Azure by Microsoft. Basically, SQL Server can be implemented either in on-premise or off-premise. On-premise, we say your company's data center, and off-premise cloud. In cloud, we have three different ways to implement this SQL Server, to host the SQL Server and databases. One is IaaS, Infrastructure as a Service, the big red box over here. And other one, I'll just zoom it. And other one, we have other two PaaS, SQL databases, we say logical service, and Azure Managed Instances. I repeat, once we log into the Azure portal and we see regular SQL Server as well as managed instance and one more inside a virtual machine or virtual network. Once you go to Azure and click on add and type there Azure SQL. Click on Azure SQL. Click create. Then we are going to see three different implementations of SQL deployments in Azure. One is serverless option, wherein we don't have any control on the server, and we have single database and database server, managed instance, and virtual machines. The first two come under PaaS, platform as a service, and the virtual machines comes under IaaS, infrastructure as a service. Our current course would be based on the managed instance. And what are the prerequisites to get started? Yes, here we go. To get into our Azure Managed Instances, to work with various options in the managed instance like creating new databases, playing with the compute storage, and working with Active Directory activities, failover groups, networking, security, and monitoring activities. Let's understand the specific prerequisites. Before that, why we need to go for managed instance? Before we understand who can go for, let's see why. The benefits of PaaS: no hardware purchasing and management, no management overhead, quick provisioning and service scaling activities that we are going to enjoy throughout the course, automated patching and version upgrades, and integration with PaaS data services, logical SQL server. This managed instance in Azure SQL database is very, very powerful and really awesome in terms of performance. We have nice options of managed instance with scaling up and down, easily increase or reduce our resources, virtual core, vCore purchasing options. We have general tier and business critical different types, flexible service tiers and management activities, and advanced security and compliance controls. So SQL databases in PaaS are into managed instance or single or elastic pool. Our course is into this green box. And coming to the prerequisites to enjoy this 12-hour course on Azure managed instance, the participants are requested to have prior knowledge to get into the PaaS level 2 managed instance. Participants are requested to have prior knowledge on Azure fundamentals and Azure PaaS or PaaS platform as a service and IaaS infrastructure as a service. If required, you may start from Azure fundamentals until the end. Box 12 and 13. If you are new to Azure SQL database administration itself, go from box number 11. On-premise, then Azure PaaS with logical servers and virtual machines, then step into managed instances. 11, 12, 13. In fact, these basics are very much required. They come under box number 1. They actually come under box number 1. I mean to say, this particular screen, box 1, 11, 12 and 13. Yes, here we go. Box 1 talks about the box 1. It would be talking about the implementation of. Box 1 would talk about the implementation of regular SQL server activities. Regular SQL server. And the box 11 includes on-premise or core DBA activities, like right from the architecture to backups, restore jobs, maintenance plans, security management and recovery models, migrations, orphan users. It's all about performance tuning activities, log management, HADR activities, health checks, server down, database down, common issues and troubleshooting skills, DAC connections, and routine DB and emergency DBA activities, with a theoretical overview of clustering concepts. Reason: the clustering implementation and always on implementation are included in or using Azure virtual machines with IaaS, infrastructure as a service environment. So in Azure, we'll be starting from the very basic fundamentals of Azure to resources and Azure AD concepts, identity and allocation, identity and access management activities with security and privilege allocations, role-based access controls, storage accounts, containers and connections, with various migration and tuning concepts, HADR activities. And we'll understand about virtual machines and networking, disk management, network operations and RDP connection issues, clustering with always on implementations and file share witness and SQL clusters, Windows clusters, as well as always on with DP300 examination guidance. And our managed instance also includes this entire course. The managed instance also includes performance tuning, troubleshooting, backups, restores, performance tuning, and then tuning with backups, tuning for restores, tuning for HADR, and all possible combinations to make our classes more live and in fact more useful. With this information, once again, the sessions would be completely into practice mode. You may plan for 1, 11, 12, 13, or based on your prior knowledge, you may also opt only for 13. It's up to you. With this information, we'll stop for now. In case of any further clarifications or questions, please kindly reach us on the contact information you see on our website or you see on the screen, either of them. Just log into our website, sqlschool.com. You may log into our website, sqlschool.com, and you may register there for a free live demo class. Thank you once again. Have a nice time. Thank you very much.